Ladies and gentlemen of the EPW, my name is Tanner McDavid, your new EPW United States Raw Champion. And here joining me, as always, my good friend, Brandon Ketron. Chalk up another win for the boys in Virginia, my friend. I'm telling you what, it's a great day, I'll tell you what. But, I'll tell you what wasn't really great, the pay-per-view. It really wasn't overall great, but we'll get more into that. Right now we're going to look at it, each match individually. Starting out with Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. Starting off the night for us. And honestly, it did its job on hyping us up for the pay-per-view, I feel like. It was a good starter. It was a good starter match.
Yeah, it was.
It was really predictable who was going to win, though. It was Samoa Joe's first pay-per-view since coming onto the main roster. They weren't going to let him lose.
No.
But Sami Zayn didn't look weak either during it.
I'm surprised they actually let him look somewhat strong.
They made him look really strong, and I'm glad they did because Sami does not need to look weak right now. Because I feel he's starting to get up there. He's gaining some momentum, but Sami Zayn is so great at selling, it really put over Samoa Joe even more.
Oh yeah. Going in.
So overall, this match gets a B minus for me. What about you?
I mean, it was alright. I'm gonna give it a B.
Give it a B? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done a little bit more, but again, it was a starter match, so you get. All right. Next, we have the Club versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass, and to be honest, it had its moments where they did look all right, but. Again, it was really obvious who was going to win as well, the Club. Enzo and Cass, they do work great as a team. Honestly, they do. Whenever they're not being weird, without them being weird and being, overall douchey guys. Well, I can't say that. Without them being rude guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. All in all, I really don't like the concept of it. I really don't.
You don't like their characters?
No,
okay.
It's annoying. It's just flat out stupid, to be honest.
Again, some people really like it. They have their funny moments, but I do agree that they're starting to get a little bit annoying. Maybe they could do a little something to hype up their characters a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, the match itself had some pretty good moments. They were off sync at the end where can't remember who it was, but Gallows, it was Gallows, pushed Enzo's foot off. They timed that really off, so that was a little botch right there. But I knew what was going on, so this was a C for me. This is a C match.
I'm going to go with the C minus.
C minus, okay.
Yeah.
Just because I had Enzo and Cass, wasn't it?
No. In all honesty, if it was just a little bit less rest, a little bit less talking, it would have been a B.
Mm-hmm. But they talk way too long.
Yeah.
I even agree. And then, the throwaway matches. Yeah, Jinder Mahal versus Cesaro and Big Show versus Rusev. Apparently, Jinder Mahal and Rusev are not going to be partners anymore. That was a weird thing that they did. So I'm kind of glad that's ending because Rusev's really too good to be doing that. But we didn't make predictions on these because honestly, who cared? And I will say this, Adam Blumpier said this in his What Just Happened video, and I will restate it. If you're going to put in the 2 throwaway matches, you are telegraphing that the ending of this pay-per-view is going to be so short.
Yeah.
It's going to be darn short. I mean, at least let the pay-per-view end early, like he said, like Adam said. Let the pay-per-view end early. Let it be a surprise, like, wow, it's already over? okay. So, but then you're just like, well, we know what's going to happen at the end. So, but these throwaway matches, D minus.
Oh heck, I'd go with an F. Just flat out F.
Now, see,
It's
I would.
awful.
I'm combining
just
both
awful,
of them.
dude.
No, honestly, to be honest though, I'm combining both of them. There were some good spots. Cesaro looked great with the European uppercut, and then Big Show looked pretty good. Going up against Rusev, made Rusev look strong, and then made Big Show look pretty good. Again, but it was still lackluster. That's why I give it a D minus.
I'd fail it.
Yeah.
I would fail it just because
Okay.
it took so freaking long.
It did. They were longer than 5 minutes. The length of it's what drove it down for me. Up next, Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks.
That one was actually okay.
This one, I liked that match. It seemed, at the beginning, I really wasn't warming up to it. It seemed like something that we'd seen before on Raw. Nia Jax just throwing Sasha all over the place, just whooping up on her this slow, methodical pace. And then Sasha coming in and having some hope going in. But then they turn it around in a roll-up.
Yeah.
She won. Really good match. It was an average match, you know. Sadly enough, I'm more interested in what's going on in the Raw Women's division than I am with the Raw men.
Yeah.
Great for the women. Really glad to see that, but maybe we can get some more creative stuff going over to the men as well, because right now the women are beating the men they're beating the men in storyline, because the storyline for the women are so much better.
Oh, I know, man. I mean, what is the best storyline? Like, Brock and Goldberg.
Out of the men, well, no, actually, I would say KO and Jericho.
Oh yeah.
I would say them are the best. This is the best storyline right now. But I give it a C. What about you?
I'd give it a C+.
C plus, okay. Next up, we have Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I feel like I liked that match.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it. It was too predictable.
It was kind of predictable on some level. I mean, it was predictable for me because I picked it. I picked Roman to win, but
I did too. But.
Yeah, but honestly though, both men came out looking strong.
Yeah.
It was I will say it was kind of a hokey finish, but overall, it was a good match. It showed both wrestlers' strengths going in and coming out. I really feel like it showcased it. I don't think Braun is in any danger of losing momentum.
I don't know.
I will go ahead and say this right now, and again, Adam said this, and I totally agree with what he said. He's probably going to win the Andre Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
Probably.
Yeah. But overall, I also give this one a C. I like the match. It was a C.
I'm going to go C-.
C-, okay?
Just for it was too predictable.
Yeah, I agree. Never thought I'd say I liked the Roman Reigns match. Yeah. Up next, we have the Raw Women's match. Bayley versus Charlotte for the women's title. And I got this one right. It was a good match.
It was a lot better than most of them.
It really was. I think this was one of the better matches. We had some ups and downs in it. Again, Charlotte, botched a few moves. Bayley did too, though.
Yeah.
It was botches on both ends, but overall a good spectacle. What I thought was going to happen, Sasha came out and helped interfere with it, and it ought to be interesting. This one I give it a B.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B as well.
Yeah. A match that we ended up forgetting. Well, I ended up forgetting, but honestly, this was the match of the night for me. Jack Gallagher versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. That one's match of the night for me. This one was so good.
Yeah, I agree.
It was so good.
God,
Neville.
Can Jack Gallagher please get in the sun a little bit? That kind of hurt my eyes.
Oh,
I mean, my God.
I know. But both men are great wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Jack has a great moveset. I'm really worried about him getting a concussion doing all those headbutts. But really made it look good. Neville brought out the red arrow for the first time in a long time and used it as a finisher. He hasn't used it. He hasn't been doing all the flippy stuff that cruiserweights normally do. I think it's because of the heel persona that he's going for right now, which makes sense. So, really great stuff. This one, B+.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it an A- just because it's match of the night.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. And last but not least, I don't even call this a match. The squash. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. This wasn't even a match, to be honest. It was just for the pure fact that we have Goldberg. No, I know you disagree. You disagree wholeheartedly with what I'm about to say. But I want to get this out. The fact that we have a part-timer as the Universal Champion and may even have another part-timer getting it at WrestleMania. We got two part-timers fighting for the Universal title. I do not agree with this booking decision. I do not agree with it. I understand that's a big pull. Haven't seen these big behemoths going in there. But give me a champion that's going to be there every single week to build on promos, to help put over guys, to help submit his own legacy going in. Give me somebody that's going to be there, not somebody that's just there for a good pop like once or twice a month. Let him be there every week. So this one is an F for me. No, actually, no. It's a D- for Chris Jericho coming out and continuing that feud. It's a D-. All right, say your piece.
I mean, come on, man. It's Goldberg.
I don't care if it's Goldberg. I wouldn't even be mad if it was The Undertaker.
He's gonna be in. The only way to do it, I think, would let Goldberg retain. Come back for one more pay-per-view and say, I don't know.
You don't know what?
Have somebody come out, maybe come out the very next Raw pay-per-view, win the title.
Who do you think? You thinking Joe?
No, I'm not thinking Joe. I'm possibly thinking Finn Balor.
I don't see that happening, to be
I
honest.
don't either, but
as much as a Finn Balor fan as I am, it's not happening.
It'd be nice. It'd be really
nice, but
I mean,
I don't see it happening.
He still never had his other second shot at the title.
I know, yeah.
So he's automatically guaranteed that.
So I think though, talking about that, I think Joe would get it, and then Finn Balor would try to go for it. Have Joe versus Balor like in NXT.
True.
Well, that's all the matches. Overall on the pay-per-view, I give it a D.
Yeah.
There's some great moments. I know I had some high stuff, but as an overall pay-per-view and the feeling that I had, I give it a D. This was a lackluster pay-per-view. It was really predictable on a lot of stuff. The crowd was really dead, except for maybe on like 2 or 3 matches.
Yeah, Goldberg's entrance. That's about it.
And also that, but
that was.
And
I think that was
the crowd really wasn't that into it, especially for this being the last pay-per-view before going into WrestleMania.
I know. That kind of brings doubts about WrestleMania for me.
Well, I don't think it brings any doubts because I know SmackDown will help bring up a lot of that stuff, but overall, I was just really disappointed in this pay-per-view. Them including the throwaway matches, I was not impressed. What about you? What's your overall?
Yeah, that'd be a big D minus, my good buddy.
Right.
That and letting New Day come out.
Oh yeah, the ice cream segment. I wasn't even going to put that. Yeah, that gets an F. That gets an F.
That I wish they would just end it.
They're not going to end that tag team. They're
just
not.
End it.
They're money makers. They're not going to end it.
Just end it. I'm sick and tired of the gimmick.
I know.
And it's just flat out stupid.
To each his own. I can respect it.
I can't. It's retarded.
Yeah, I know.
Just flat out. Man.
Well, up next is WrestleMania. And coming in as the Raw champion, Derek is coming in as the SmackDown champion. So, I want to make a little challenge here, Derek. Champion against champion on this one. We're going to fight for the championship like everybody else. However, I want to add a little stipulation between you and me. You live right next to a lake. It's still cold. The lake is going to be cold. Whoever gets the least amount of predictions right gets put into the lake. I say, come on, champ. You say you're big and bad now. You got the Epps authority. You have all this insider knowledge. Put it to the test against the man who didn't get a single pick wrong at Fastlane. And you will see either me or Brandon walk away with the EPW Ultimate Championship. This has been the Fastlane Recap. See you all next time.